Today is Wednesday, October 25th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Cora Mayer-Costa. Here are today's top stories. Newhouse's Los Angeles program is receiving an expansion. The Carl and Dick Clark Foundation's gift to SULA includes new space for offices, classrooms, studios, additional academic programs, faculty, and internships. American Bandstand host Dick Clark developed the foundations of Newhouse's LA program, which started with fewer than a dozen students. SULA will be known as the Dick Clark Los Angeles program starting spring of 2024. SU is offering its second annual International Student Career Week. Students will have access to international alumni networking, career planning, and interview etiquette next week. SU hopes to ease the employment process for international students. Students will need to register for each of the events on Handshake. The Skytop Road exit at East Colvin Street will be closed tomorrow morning from 9 to noon. SU announced it in an email that the closure is due to new light pole installations. Drivers will still be able to enter Skytop Road during this time, but those exiting South Campus will be detoured. Any questions or concerns should be directed to the Syracuse University Parking and Transportation Services. SU has launched a program called Supporting Outcomes and Healthcare Access for Refugees. It is the first of its kind nationwide, with goals to promote access to healthcare and provide students with training in health equity as well as experimental learning opportunities. The American Speech Language Hearing Association has given a $10,000 grant to support the project. Syracuse Women's in Leadership Initiative has plans to expand throughout the school year. They are adding a third cohort, which will allow over 75 women to join. The cohorts offer professional development experiences to the university's, quote, most promising women and non-binary people, end quote. The third cohort is expected to begin in December and will be led by the Chief of Staff to the Chancellor. Coming up, after 3 weeks and 3 votes, the House has elected a new speaker. More on this when we come back.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
After 3 weeks, the Republican-led House has elected a new speaker. Louisiana Republican Mike Johnson won the gavel earlier this afternoon with unanimous GOP support. Johnson was the 4th Republican to be nominated for the role, following Tom Emmer, who dropped out of the race last evening. The North Syracuse Central School District is joining a nationwide lawsuit. The lawsuit is alleging that Meta, TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube are responsible for mental health concerns in children and teens. They are saying that social media is making it increasingly challenging for students to succeed at school. NSCSD Superintendent said in a statement, quote, "It is our moral duty to protect the mental health and well-being of the children in our community. Joining this nationwide lawsuit is a critical step towards holding these social media companies accountable," end quote. The district also aims to gain financial resources necessary to address the ongoing mental health crisis students face. Well, the weather has been getting warmer and warmer this week, and I'm praying and hoping that it'll keep up. Our weather anchor, Luke Radel, has more. Luke, will it?
Cora, it's going to be sticking around at least for the next couple of days here in Syracuse. It does not feel like late October in Syracuse, New York. Let's take a look at your temperature for today. Yes, the flames are back. It is 73 degrees, partly cloudy and wonderfully warm. Heading into tonight, your forecast is going to drop into 61, which is usually what we see as a high temperature in late October during the daytime. This is your low for tonight, around 57 before sunrise. Sunset at 6:06 p.m. during News Live at 6 coming up a little later on. I'll also have your 5-day forecast coming up on News Live at 6. A possibility of light showers for the next couple of days, but a warm, hollow weekend. Rain returns on Sunday and Monday. Cora?
Love to see it, Luke. Coming up on News Live at 6, a historic landmark on West Onondaga Street could be torn down. Our reporter Luke Welch gives us a closer look into the future of the Gillette House. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. For more of the latest, follow us on Citrus TV News on X. I'm Cora Mayer-Costa. Have a great one, Syracuse.